What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Chris, back with another reptile video to help you guys raise your reptile in the best conditions as they can have. So today what I decided to do for this video is I'm going to be answering one of your questions, which I've been asked a lot from a lot of people who follow on Instagram, who subscribe on YouTube. They asked me what would be the best leopard geckos to start off. You know, when it comes to leopard geckos, there's a bunch of morphs out there, and I totally get it. In the first time when you get into the reptile industry, you just don't know what would be the best for you. And here is my personal opinions. So my opinion for the best morph for your first reptile, leopard gecko, which is the leopard gecko morph, will be just the ones that you like. You know, there are a couple breeders who say that mixed breed, like the ones that they sell in the Paco, PassSmart, is not good. But in my opinion, if you're not really going to be doing any breeding projects for your reptile, you're just gonna have a one leopard gecko only as your pet, then I don't think it really matters whether if you get it from Paco or PassSmart. But if you are actually thinking about breeding them for your future projects and you want to find out what morph you have when you get it from non-trusted breeders, then at that point I don't really recommend getting a mixed breed or any of leopard geckos that you can't find with the genetics. Because I get it, you all guys want to know about the genetics. However, if you really want to do a project with it, you don't know what's gonna happen at the end. Random genetics could pop up, and there are certain genetics that you're not supposed to mix together. With albino lines, let me give you an example. With albino lines, there's Tremper, albino, and bell. And if you breed any of those together, you're literally going to not able to find out at that point which albino genetics it will have. So therefore, a lot of people, every breeder will say, don't ever breed albino lines together because you're not gonna be able to find what genetics will that be. It's okay to breed albino to albino and bell to bell, rainwater to rainwater, but don't breed albino to rainwater or bell to rainwaters. If you do that, you're just not going to be able to find what it is. So that is my personal opinions. Long as it gets your attention, that's gonna make your day so much better, and you're just going to enjoy your reptile experience. So I highly recommend getting something that gets your attention a lot. Now you guys probably wonder at this point, what would be my favorite leopard gecko morph if I were to go back and start from the beginning? I'll probably go for something like albino lines, because they are the most common ones, and most of the albino lines has a really good combo with the other genetics. So I'll go for that. But it always depends on your attentions, the attentions on the leopard geckos. If you find a gecko and you just don't get interested with that colors or patterns, I wouldn't get it. It needs to get your attentions, and you just have to like it within 5 seconds. That's my rule. Whether if I'm going to be keeping that gecko, getting that gecko, or maybe moving on to the another gecko. It only takes 3 to 5 seconds to get my attentions, and that's when I would decide whether I will keep the gecko or move on to another one. But in the case of right now, where I work for full-time and business and do these beautiful hobby, I'll definitely go for blood tangerine lines and black knights, because those are my favorite colors. One of my favorite colors within the leopard geckos. My favorite color is actually blue, but there's no blue in the leopard gecko morph. Hopefully I can make one if I can, but there is no blue, so orange and black knight is my favorite. And I'll show you guys some of the hatchlings that we produced. So this is the male, which I have recently posted on our Instagram. It's Charmander. Look at him, he's cute, right? He has some orange color on the body, and the tail is really orange. And I really like him, so I'll probably get it if I have enough budget to spend on leopard geckos. And another gecko which I like to keep is the black knight. He looks like toothless, right? I'll give you a focus. It's so dark, so you can't really see him well, probably. But this is solid dark leopard geckos that I like to get if I had enough budget, you know? So there is my personal opinion about my favorite morph, and going forwards there will be another morph that will get my attention eventually, and I will eventually expand to another products. But as of for right now, those are my favorite, like the top. There's a lot more morph actually, but those are top 2 of favorite leopard gecko morph that I like. And we will have some of the hatchlings available soon too. So if you're interested of getting them, make sure you subscribe to Instagram page, because once they are available, we will have an update on our story, Instagram story. So you should be seeing them later, I believe end of August. That's the dates I'm planning on. Las Vegas has really hot weather right now, so I can't really ship anything when it comes to the reptiles. So those are my top 2 favorite leopard gecko morph that I would like to introduce you guys. And there's my answer, there's my personal opinions about it. Oh, and also there's one good tip that I want to share, which I like to put it at the end of the video for just to thank you guys for watching my video until end. Which, if you're just getting started and if you don't know what would be the best morph, there's a website called the morphmarket.com. I'll have a link down in the video in the description, so you can just simply click them and go through right away. But if you go there, basically there's a lot of breeder who has their geckos for sale on those community page. And this is more like Amazon, but it's like a reptile version of Amazon, where a lot of breeders, including me, when we have a reptiles available, we'll put it up there on the websites, and you can simply see all the pictures for the geckos that are available, and also they will label the morph down below the picture, so you'll be able to actually learn about the morph and how they actually look like. And also there's going to be price and gender and everything, so you'll be able to find literally everything. And some good breeders will actually give you what their parents are, where they're actually from, if you reach out to them, which I do that too. So if you guys are interested to learn and find what would be the best leopard gecko for you, then I highly recommend going into their websites and check out all the pictures and the morph on those websites. It's not just going to be the leopard geckos, they also have for crested geckos or snakes or alligator as well, which that was pretty interesting. But there's a lot of reptiles out there in the websites from many other breeders, and you can simply find the best reptiles that you want. Right now, a lot of breeders are actually not going to have a good ones on the store at the moment, because we just finished our projects, which a lot of breeders do, depending on the locations you're located at. But if you locate in US, which a lot of breeders comes from US on the websites, they just finished their breeding seasons, which I just finished my breeding season as well. And these geckos are still growing, and usually breeders, when they put really good geckos, they'll wait until they grow maybe 20 grams. Usually you can start to ship when it's 50 gram, when it's 15 grams. But usually good quality reptiles, leopard geckos especially, they will wait longer to see how they turn out, because at that point they're gonna decide whether they're gonna use for their next projects or they're just gonna give it to someone else. So right now, the geckos that you see right now will be pretty much the geckos that are, I wouldn't say bad quality, but it's still decent average quality geckos. But the ones that you'll be seeing with the good ones will be probably from August to November. That's how I tend to see when it comes to getting a new gecko. So I always wait for those time of period, or even I will reach out or contact them sooner so that I can be on their wait list or reserve their hatchlings for our new project for this year. I would just literally reach out to them directly and see if they have those type of genetics for this year to see if I can reserve them, you know? But you're gonna learn a lot of things going forward, so don't worry about being lost or don't know what you need to do. Just take a lot of time there's always a good gecko for you. So I recommend just be patient a little bit, learn and study about the leopard gecko morph. And if you're really serious about it, if you're thinking about doing a business, make sure you study them a lot so that you don't make any mistake when it comes to the breeding seasons. Mistakes is a good because it's gonna teach you a lot of things, but when it comes to live animals, you have to be more careful with what you're doing. So make sure you study. I can't stress this enough, but study a lot so that you don't make any bad mistake for your projects. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching my video until now. My last questions that I want to ask for my viewer is that if you're watching this, if you had one option to decide your top 1 leopard gecko morph, what would it be? Write a comment down below. I would love to hear what your favorite morph is. But that's it for today. Thank you so much everyone for watching my video. Hope you guys subscribe my channel and like this video. I'll try to bring some really good contents for the next one. So hope you guys are doing well. Until then, and I'll see you guys later. Gecko!